So I've got to cut down a little bit of my January so it could fit in my cover, because I really want it to fit in here. So I'm gonna go from the bottom. So I only need a little bit cut. This is gonna be, whoa. And I already have put some stuff down, but I was gonna cut through that, clearly. Let me see how it goes. Might be hard because this is a full year. It's cutting through some of that stuff. That's why it's... So I want to use what I have. I was not going to like buy another book so that I could, you know, set up another January. I was like, no. I was talking to my friend. She's like, just use what you have. And then I should have turned it around so I can show you how I'm doing this, but I didn't even think about that. So sorry. But, what was I saying? Oh man, I messed that up. Sometimes if you go too heavy on it, because it's not Tomo River paper or Tomo, I don't know how you guys say that stuff, but it is super, it's like thinner. So if you go too heavy-handed, you're gonna jack it up. But anyhow, I didn't want to buy another like Midori. I think I'm gonna do a Midori for February. And I'm gonna try this upcoming year to not plan in advance like my books, because sometimes I have noticed mid-year. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. See how it's cutting through? We're almost there. So I'm getting a pretty decent cut here, but some of it is not going through. Oh, but I gotta do it the other way because I'm a lefty. Ruin. Okay, but I want to get a Midori for February. But this year, I don't want to like make the impulsive decisions of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is like close, almost close to January, and oh, this is gonna be a pain. Oh well. I can't even think and talk at the same time, clearly. But it's gonna be close to January, so I don't see it being a complete issue. But I do find that I like to change sizes, so I'm like, Monique, you have a calendar in your planner, so you don't have to like plan in advance. So I could feel this being completely cut off, this spine. See? So this is crazy, Monique. What did you do? So this looks good. It's this part. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna stick to. And I'll go from there, you know what I mean? Go away. So see, this tells you that, you know, when you're cutting Cutting a full year is harder than cutting a half year. Sometimes. Like I feel like it's coming all the way off. You just want to go until it. I'm getting irritated. So, I'm going to use the scissors for the rest. Because I found that I am liking like standard less, which is crazy. Standard's my size. I was setting up a, I was setting up a standard TN, and then all of a sudden I was like, but that's crazy, right? So I got a pretty clean cut, as you could see. Let's see how it affected it. I took off a little of the pink down there, which is fine. This says Kiss Me at Midnight. So I'll find another sticker. It didn't mess with the girl too much, which is good. Oh, good. It didn't mess with that. And I think that was about it. I'm going to put back my health this way. And then my commonplace. Got this here. So for reference, you could see how much I cut. And then, good, it didn't jack that up because this is 4 weeks. So now, let's put all this right here. Oops. Just gonna put this for right now. That's how much I cut off. So let's put this in here and see how we go. Hopefully it's a fit. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. So this is gonna work perfectly. Let me see if I can go a little higher. Hold on, sorry. Let's go there. So, I like having my thing like that. Helps me see what day of the week I'm on. Now I don't have, now this cut off, which sucks, but I might be able to put like packing tape. I might just take off this washi. So I really don't need it anymore. I could put a different color if I want. Okay, and then, so this is gonna be what I call my little to-do list. And I have that right here. I've been liking to like write down longer terms, longer things. And then like I kind of try to pick and choose and put that through my brain dumps and my dailies, but it hasn't been that successful. Oh, and I did away with this book. That didn't last long. So then here we go. So this is why I don't need to do a book in advance, because I have the January, and if I need anything for February, I could just put it either down here or a Post-it note or whatever. I want to wait till I'm closer to the end of the book to try to figure out like what I need to do. And then typically what I've done before is I have trying to see where I want my commonplace book, but I'm not going to put that down there. I have put the next month, like February, and draw it out over here. So once I get towards the end of the book, I'm probably going to come out of this cover because I know that I need to be able to like, I've been liking being out of a cover. So if that goes on for a long time, I'll turn this into rings. But for right now, I really like this. So January is going to start like my habit tracker, morning pages, prayers. I'm probably not going to do gratitude, but who knows? I also have lists that encourage me, and then I brought my journaling back. So January is going to allow for me to have a lot more space than I'm used to in this other book. And the only thing is it's going to have the list and it's going to have the journaling. That's because this is a 365. So once I go to like a smaller book, I know that I can take it out and it works just fine for me. It's just that I'll do my journaling in the back and my lists and stuff in the back. Today I wrote my prayers on the wrong space than my food log, and I was like, oh. But so yeah, I am really liking this layout too. So I think I can, safe to say that I can paste this down now. I really just like seeing all of our events over here, like what we got going on, and that's it. And then my mood. And so this has worked out for 3 weeks now. At first I drew it, and then the next week is already done. So I'm liking that. And then obviously my days. So this one worked really, really good. I love the color, and I love how compact it is in my hand. So, and I love that it's $8.99. So I'm gonna probably put, I want to use these girls, so we'll probably put her in there. So that's January, and so I'm gonna start migrating stuff soon. I mean, I cannot believe we're at the end of the year. Like, that's just, whoa. Man. So we are right here. I'm just like, wow. And so I've got gratitude and soap steady. Oh, soap steady back here. Maybe I could just use this already. Is gonna be towards the back. And if that works, then the Midori in the new year will not work, and I'll just have to buy my Stalogies, because I'm not liking my soap steady within my week. I like it towards the back, so that way I don't have to flip through. Sometimes it gets pretty personal, so I don't know. And then like right now, I'm really wanting to use that, so I'll do towards the back my soap steady in my other book. So yeah, like I said, my system, I won't let it completely, like I let it work for me. I don't like make it like super overly complicated. What I do is, like, if something's not working for me in the system, I will take it out or I will add something. That's why when I account for my next book and the pages within, like, let's just pretend like the list that encourage doesn't really work for me. While I have like 4 or 5 pages in it, say I want to add extra journaling pages, like a day on a page instead of like the half page. I could do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. So I thought about that too for extra journaling, because sometimes I like to write more than just 1 page. But then I'm like, what if I don't want my journaling up front? You know, I want to put it towards the back, because sometimes my journaling, when I'm flipping through, I don't want to show you guys, but then sometimes I like my journaling within my book. So that's why I account for other stuff. I'm going to put extra journal just to see if I want to. I'm sorry. And then, you know, like my food log, I left, you know, the 2 pages, but if I feel like by the time I'm done with this book that my food log could go to the other side pages that I've been using, like this, then I could use these extra pages for something else. So that's what I like about my system. Just because I label it down this, that doesn't mean it has to stay that. But my weekly and my dailies, my brain dump, my trackers, those have to stay. Those are mine. And like, you know, my morning pages, those are like the meat and potatoes of my planning. So anyhow, that's what I wanted to do with you guys. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer. I highly doubt you will, because it's kind of self-explanatory. So I just kind of like gather these and start using them. But I cannot believe it's gonna be freaking January, you guys. Like, OMG. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, God bless you guys.